Good morning, everyone. It's about 5:15 on it's Friday morning, and I've got to feed the babies before I go to work. So I have this big, huge tub of Exact Lovebirds Handfeeding formula. The Higgins that I normally use, it's still only available in the 5-pound bag. And if you only need 5-pound bag, then that is great and wonderful. And the Higgins is going to work just fine for you. And it's a little bit cheaper per pound than the Exact. But, a 5-pound bag of the Exact, rather. But when you get up to large sizes, not being able to get the large size bag of the Hagen. I think I said Higgins before. Higgins and Hagen are both brands that make bird food. But Higgins is good too. Higgins makes the baby bird formula also, and it's perfectly fine. But pretend like that makes sense. I'm still trying to wake up this morning. I mix this up with water. I want it to be about 100 degrees and the thickness of applesauce, if that makes sense. Not quite as thick and sticking together as pudding. And there's instructions on here of how much formula for how much water. I don't read instructions. Gracious. How'd that happen? I have an egg in my pocket. I know how. It was on the table in my bedroom. Don't ask me how it got on the table in my bedroom. But I remember putting it in my pocket so I can bring it in here where the incubator is. So that's about the thickness that I wanted. It could be a little bit thicker, but no thinner. So let's sit down. I'm going to sit down and get out of the way a little bit. And we're going to start feeding babies. They're kind of everywhere, aren't they? I don't even know how many I'm feeding right now. Oh, excuse me. It's a big yawn. Let's see. Here are the baby parakeets. Hey, little guys. These are the little piranhas. I got a little bitty one that's probably going to be blue. It'll be a blue opaline. They just cling to you. They're like Velcro. They grab hold with all their feet and like all 12 of their mouths. Here. Here is what is definitely a blue opaline. Oh, that's a good shot. Thank you for doing that. Hey, baby. Here, let's get back down here so I can feed you. I'm constantly dipping that in hot water. Not only to keep it clean and keep the little bits of hand feeding formula off the tip so it doesn't get messy all over the baby's face, but also that little drop of warm water on the end of the syringe will help to stimulate them for a feeding response. And then there's this beautiful yellow pied, which is also it's a green opaline, but it's also a pied, and I think it's just beautiful. Its wings flight feathers are all solid yellow. And it's going to have just this little bit of black on its shoulders, and then green. That tricolor, green, black, and yellow is just stunning in my opinion. There. Y'all are all done. Y'all are done. You're done. Stop. So, I'm going to place them over here, and we'll get This first box of green cheek Conures. I think these are all pineapples. Some are. This is a typical pineapple, and this is a high red pineapple. Can you see? Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful. Here. Are you hungry? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you all. I only have 18 green cheek Conures that I'm hand feeding this morning. Here. Here, there you go, baby. Good morning. Hey, Bubba, here, let's drop those, okay? Oh, you gonna step up? Was that your intention? Here, say hey to the camera. Say good morning. Step down. There you go. Here. You wanna bite? You wanna bite? Yum! What a good bite. Yum. Oh, look at you flying. Here, step up here. Look at that baby. Don't you want him to come home with you? Here. Here, here, here. Here, have some yum yum. There you go. Say yum yum. Here, step up here. There we go. I have that cup of water I can dip my fingers in also. Here, let's slide you over here. Who's next? Who's in here? Lovebirds. Lovebirds are Jeremiah's favorite. He just says, well, they're just so cute. And look at that. He's right, isn't he? Those are cute. Come on. Here, good morning. Good morning to you. Uh-oh. Hey, baby. Here, baby Lucius. Come on, over here. Over here. Come on. There you go. Just like that. Who else is hungry? Are you all hungry? Here. Here. I'm kind of a little bit hungry myself. I work at the Boys and Girls Club. We have 175 students enrolled this summer. Not all of them show up every day, and I miss them when they're not there, but I'm kind of thankful they're not all there all at once. We have about I think we had 124 there yesterday, ranging from 5 up to, the oldest one we have is 16. A lot of our counselors have just graduated high school, so they're only 18. And they know each other, the 16-year-old and the 18-year-olds, and so sometimes there's an issue with that. But it's not an issue. It's not an issue. It's just sometimes they spend a lot of time talking. Oh, well, that's neither here nor there. It has absolutely nothing to do with baby birds. Oh my gosh, here are we have one pineapple in here. Let's go ahead and feed her since I picked her up. I just ran in and yanked you up. It's like the claw off of Toy Story, isn't it? Hey, baby, do you want to step up? Here, good morning. Good morning to you. This is a yellow-sided. And from the back, it looks like a normal green. But under here, look at all those beautiful colors. That is what's called a high red yellow-sided. A high red, when you hear the word high red, that's not a mutation. That just means that it's been color bred, selectively bred from typical yellow-sided to produce a bird that shows more red. Here, baby. This is more of a typical type yellow-sided. But I have another one, the last one. I think it's the most beautiful of all the 3 yellow-sideds that we have. Stay. Yeah, I know. I'm not paying attention to you, am I? Here. You don't want any? Okay. Here's a drop. Does it taste good this morning? Here, let's have some more. There. Here. He's trying to wean. I kind of, hate to use the word force feed. That's kind of like when you sit your little kid down at supper and you say, you got to eat at least 3 green peas. That's kind of what I just did. But this one, I think she's the prettiest of them, of these 3 please. I love the little cheeky patch there, right there. Oh my gosh, that little ear patch. But look at these colors. Oh my gosh, I think that is so pretty. That is, to me, that's the prettiest of all of these 3. Here, would you like some, or have I upset you by flipping you upside down? Green peas normally don't mind being flipped upside down. As a matter of fact, they will often, here, eat your green peas. No, you just spit that all out. Okay. Later today, when I get home from work, I'm going to put them all into a cage. It's time. It's probably past time. And I'm going to give them food and water and all kinds of fun things. Let's see. I'm going to stack y'all up over there. Oh! Great thing about these are just Sterilite. This is the brand name. Storage containers from Walmart. There's the faded sticker off of it. They're about $6 a piece. And I just drill a bunch of holes in the lid. I don't put holes in the middle. You could, absolutely. But I don't put holes in the middle because I stack them up like you see there. And they stack up exceptionally well. It makes life easier. Now, who do we have here? Here we have more of the pineapple. Here we go. The pineapple is a combination of cinnamon and yellow-sided. Look at the beautiful, beautiful color. Come on. Here, would you like some? Would you like a bite? Huh? There's some for you. Yeah, good morning. Here, step back up. Step back up. Step back up. Now, when you get a bird from me, they may not be perfectly trained, but they are accustomed to the step up command. They may not step up automatically. You got to keep at it. But when you get them home and you stick a finger in front of them and you say step up, it's not the first time they've ever heard that. Oh yeah, here. Hey, fly baby. Here. You want a bite? Huh? Would you like some green peas? It's not green peas, it's hand feeding formula. It's something I say. Oh gosh. I could have slept for another 3 hours today, I think. Here you go. Uh-oh. There. All done? All done. I got one more in there that hasn't been fed. Where are you? Here, baby. Come on. I have to keep count in my head, or sometimes out loud. I know there are 4 birds in there. I know I've only fed 3, so simple math means there's only 1 left. I can do simple math. I did go to public school, after all. I didn't have the privilege of being homeschooled, so I don't know higher mathematics. Here we go. Let's see. I'll put this lid on here. Slide these guys over here. Put those back. Musical containers. Oh. Okay, I've already fed the parakeets. They're up here on top of this other tub. Alright, here are the cinnamons. Cinnamons often get overlooked nowadays for the high flashy colors, but I really like their subdued pattern. They are not pretentious, let's say that. Here. They're just a nice, beautiful little khaki tan color all around. Hey baby, I'm sorry. I know I'm manhandling you right before breakfast here. Are you the good baby? Are you a good baby? Here. Here, would you like some breakfast? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I know. It's like green peas. You gotta eat 3 of them. It's past time. They say, give me a bowl of food. Here, step up, baby. Here, step up. Come on, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Would you like something to eat? No? You just, yeah, no, I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get you some bowls of food this evening. I promise. You're going to get in a cage. It'll be your first night in a cage. You won't know what to expect. You're going to say, where's my plastic walls to snuggle up against? Hey, look at you. Look at you. Hey, baby. Would you like something? Would you like just a drop? Just a drop. Those cockatiels, they're going to eat it all. Here, so I'm going to put you back in here. Here, sit down there. Hey. Y'all have a good day, okay? Daddy will be home this afternoon. He's got to go and play dodgeball with all those children. I play checkers with the little kids a lot. I have, throughout this whole summer, 8 weeks of summer so far, I have been beat exactly 4 times. And those little kids, oh my gosh, they just laugh and giggle and shut up. When they beat Mr. Robert, they think that's just the funnest thing in the world. Here is a gray, white-faced cockatiel. There. You shouldn't be getting formula. Y'all eat just fine on your own. I come home from work and their crops are full of food. So they know how to eat. Every single one of these birds in this last tub. Here is an albino whose tail is yucky looking because she's solid white and it picks up every stain in the world. Come on, step back up here, darling. Here, there, just like that. Let's see. Who wants to be next? Huh? Who wants to be next? Let's reach in and just grab a bird. How about that? Here we have this is a turquoise green cheek. Can you see that she's more blue than the others? And she's also a yellow-sided. But instead of having all that bright red, she's just a beautiful cream and coral and peach and all those other made-up color words that Catherine tries to convince me are actual colors. Did y'all know I'm colorblind? I'm what's called red-green colorblind. I see some colors. But if you ask me what's the difference between fuchsia and magenta, I have no idea. Y'all just making up words. Okay, there's a whole bunch more of you in here, but do any of you want to be fed? How about you? This is a white-faced cockatiel that also is pearl. I love the polka dots. Here. Sit down. Right there. Right there. Look. Sit just like that. Be pretty, okay? Pretend I'm nice. Here. Oh, see? You moved your head and the syringe came out of your mouth and it just shot all over me. Here. I always do this in the morning before I take a shower to go to work. You don't want any more? That is fine with me. You know, Daddy, I can feed myself. They're in a big tub and they have bowls of pellets and a bowl of water. And they had some watermelon and some Brussels sprouts last night. I gave Brussels sprouts to all of these. And they ate a bunch. Who else? Here's my little Lutino. Now that albino that I just showed, the solid white, is a combination of Lutino and whiteface. Lutino is the absence of all dark color, so the orange and the yellow still shows up. Whiteface is the absence of the red and yellow color, so it's a grayscale. It's just black and white. Which is what most people think when I say I'm colorblind. I'm not colorblind. Red and green look brown to me. I can see orange and I can see yellow. I can see blue. I can see teal and turquoise and all those other made up colors. But you asked me about red, the shades of red. It's so weird. I don't see it. Hey, this is a white face. This is the one that is lacking all red pigment. Hey guys. Now I know I just fed you before you even knew it was happening. Uh-oh. He flies. He'll make one circle around the room and then he'll land on my head. We're not going to let that happen today. But he is going home soon. Most of the birds in this tub are going home soon. I've lost count. I've lost track. I just got to reach in and feel. Yeah, Rhino's been fed. The white face is fed. The white face is fed. That pearl's been fed. The Latino's been fed. Here's the pearl. I knew there was one more cockatiel. Okay. There's 2 more green cheeks in there, but they are completely weaned. They're not begging for food. I will say sometimes that a bird is completely weaned because I know that it eats and it eats well. And when I do try to feed it, it refuses food. But sometimes they will still beg for food. Does that make any sense? It's like a kid saying, "Mommy, I'm hungry." But you know the kid's already had 13 Nature Grain granola bars. And you know they can't possibly be hungry. Or the kid's already had a big meal and 5 minutes later she says, "I'm hungry." You know that that's not a possibility. Anyhow, to the point now where I'm just rambling. I have fed all the babies. So God bless you. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.